Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Keith here from Cmon the Hoops Celtic. This is your first time coming across the channel. If you could press that subscribe button, even a thumbs up or a comment below would be fantastic. What a fantastic weekend we all had as Celtic fans. We got into the cup final, the League Cup final, and we know our opponents, which is going to be Hibs. So it's going to be a green and white cup final for Bertie Auld. Bertie Auld managed Hibs, he played for Hibs, and he obviously played for the iconic Glasgow Celtic. But the talking point today is Martin Boyle scoring a hat-trick against Rangers. This is a lad that's been on Celtic's radar for the last 2 to 3 years. My question to you on the channel is, would you sign Martin Boyle? My personal opinion, I would. Not because he scored a hat-trick yesterday. He's 13 goals this season. We have a bit of chemistry on the right. Abada is being hot and cold so far. He had a brutal game the other day. Jamesy is looking sharp since he came back from his injury. He scored the winner. I think as a backup plan, Boyle can play on the right, he can play on the left, and he can play most of the ball up front. And we don't have enough striking options. Giakoumakis, will he settle? We don't know. I think Martin Boyle would be a steal. He's 28 years of age. We could get him on a 2 or 3 year deal. He's represented Australia multiple times. Yes, he's Scottish. Scotland had a chance to call him up for the senior team, and he bottled that chance. And he's been phenomenal for Hibs. He's been at Hibs since 2015. He's won a Scottish Cup in there. They got him on a free transfer from Dundee, and it's paying off. They're into the cup final against Celtic. I think he will cause a threat against us. He scored against us a couple of times at Celtic Park as well. I think this is one that we should be signing. You know, we've got players in the past from Hibs where they've been successful. You know, look at Didier Agathe, Scott Brown, Derek Ryden. That was a different shout, but I think Chris Killen. Oh God. But let's get this guy over the line. I think he'd be a great asset to the squad. He knows the league. He knows the importance of Celtic. I think he'd be like a Scott McDonald, not because he's an Australian international, because he has experience in the league, banging the goals in against the big teams in the league. So why not? You know, he's nearly 200 appearances for Hibs. He's a bit of, as I said, he has a bit of folklore there on his CV as well. And if they're looking for 3 million for him, give him the 3 million. Give him the Griffiths. Give him Griffiths if they want as well. I don't think they do want Griffiths, but my opinion is get rid of Yeti, get rid of Griffiths, bring Boyle in. We'll have Kyogo, Giakoumakis and Boyle up front. They're good striking options. Really good striking options going into the second part of the season. But it's going to be hard because Hibs will probably try to hold him because he's one of their best players like Nisbet. So let us know what you think. Would you sign him? Congratulations to Jota getting the player of the month for October in the league. Phenomenal October he had, scoring against the likes of Aberdeen, scoring against Motherwell away, scoring against Ferencváros as well in Europe. And he was class the other day against St. John's. He's just getting better and better. And this Celtic need to sign this contract as soon as possible. The fans are getting impatient. The Christmas adverts out tomorrow. He's dressed up as George Michael. The Christmas adverts are always a bit of crack anyway. But let's get Jota over the line sooner than later. You know, as they say. Regards to transfer activity, we've been linked with Fernando Hendrick from Brazil. He follows Celtic at the moment. He's a defensive midfielder that plays for Grêmio in Brazil. He's just under 23 years of age. He's 6 foot. He's played 19 times for Grêmio. He looks like a good prospect. If we get him over the line, happy days. Days and Maida, we've been linked with him a lot because he plays in the J League. He used to work under Ange at Yokohama. So let's see if we can get Dans and Maida if we can't get Boyle. If you ask me out straight, who would I rather, Boyle or Maida? I'd probably go with Boyle because he knows the league. It's a quick fix. You know, he scored against the big teams. Maida might not get used to the culture. Could be different to like Kyogo settling. So let's see what happens there. So subscribe to the channel. Speak to us all soon. There's feck all transfer activity going on. It's just talk. Well, let's see. Actions speak louder than words coming into the latter parts of December. Hopefully we'll have some concrete deals over the line, maybe from Brazil or from Japan, or maybe a bit of Martin Boyle speculation, which we're discussing today. So speak to us all soon. Hell.